Greetings to all of you members of Class B of English Semantics-Pragmatics. We are Group 6. Continuing the discussion of the previous group about lexical relations, we are going to talk to you about a comparison of four relations: converse antonyms, symmetry and reciprocity, and then expression of quantity. I am Diaz Adrian, acting as the first speaker, and the other names seen in your screen are all the members of Group 6. Now let's begin with a comparison of four relations. As seen in your screen, these are four lexical relations that also have been mentioned by the previous groups. There are synonyms like seaman and sailor, hyphonym and superordinate like collie and dog, non-binary antonyms like rich and poor, and then binary antonyms like open and closed. Now let's compare first between synonyms and binary antonyms. Well, as stated in the book, synonyms and binary antonyms are mirror images of each other. The truth value of the synonym is if one is true, then the other is true. If one is false, the other is false. And the truth value of binary antonyms is if one is false, the other is true. Then if one is true, the other is false. Now let's move on to non-binaries. Well, now non-binaries, in a way, non-binaries are like binaries in that if one is true, then the other is false. But different from binary antonyms, both propositions of non-binaries can be false. As we can see, the truth values are more or less the same with binary antonyms. If the proposition P, look is rich, is true, then look is poor is false. And then if look is poor is true, then look is rich is false. But as stated earlier, both statements can be false. If I say that the first proposition's look is rich is false, or we can write it down as a negation P, then the statement Q, look is poor, can also be false. Since it is non-binary antonyms, we can say that look is in the middle class. He is not quite rich, but also not that poor.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Raihan Divarasaka and my student number is 074, and I will continue about hyphonym and superordinate. Hyphonym and superordinate form a still different pair. The truth of hyphonym entails the truth of the superordinate, and the falsity of the superordinate entails the falsity of the hyphonym. And the next is converseness is a kind of antinomy between two terms. Sally is Jerry's wife, and Jerry is Sally's husband. If A is the ex of B, then B is the wife of A. If Jerry is the husband of Sally, then Sally is the wife of Jerry. And converse features. Kinship such as father and offspring are conserved features. If A is the father of B, then B is the offspring of A. Common converse also include kinship and social roles. For instance, husband of or wife of, employer of or employee of. Next is three-argument predicate. There are a few pairs of three-argument predicate. For instance, give to or receive from, and then sell to or buy from. For example, Dad lend me a little money, and I borrow a little money from Dad. If A gives X to B, then B receives X from A. Truth value. The dictionary is heavier than the novel. The novel is lighter than the dictionary. Truth value is if A is true, then B is true. But if A is false, then B is also false.
So let's continue the presentation. My name is Lungyawan Macha and my last student number is 069. So I would like to talk about symmetry and reciprocity relationship. So the first one is symmetrical relationship. A special kind of converseness is the use of a single term in a symmetrical relationship, seen in these examples. Line AB is parallel to line CD. Line CD is parallel to line AB. This relationship can also be expressed as line AB and CD are parallel to each other. To generalize, if X is a symmetrical predicate, the relationship AXB can also be expressed as BXA and as A and BX. So I will give you some examples of this symmetrical relationship. So we can restate these sentences. For example, the first one, this box is the same size as that basket. So the restated sentence would be, this box and that basket are the same size. And in the next sentence, Sam and Aileen are married. And in the last one, the greens and the browns are neighbors. So the next one is reciprocal relationship. If X is a reciprocal predicate, the relationship A X B does not entail B X A, but A and B X does entail A X B and B X A. For example, here we have the truck collided with the bus. It doesn't necessarily entail the bus collided with the truck, but if we use but it can be substituted by ABX. Here's the form ABX. The bus and truck collided. So there are a lot of examples in the handbook. Please take a look at the page 109 for the full explanation.
Okay, my name is Dimas Prasetyo Mauliaditomo and my last student number is 070, and I will continue the presentation. It's about expression of quantity. Our study of hyponyms and superordinates can throw light on some terms that seem at first to be very far removed from these topics. Quantifiers like all, no, some, many, few. What do these words mean? Okay, the first expression of quantity is all. It is considered a two-argument predicate like chase and a subject that includes all. The examples are all dogs chase cats. It entails all collies chase cats. The second example is all collies chase cats. Doesn't entail all dogs chase cats. Occurrence of a superordinate term in the subject, here dogs, entails the truth of a similar proposition containing any hyponym. Illustrated here with collies, but a statement about the totality of the hyponym lead to no certain conclusion regarding the superordinate.
Hello, my name is Brady Cecilia and my last student number is 078. Now I will continue about the expression of quantity. No. The quantifier no also expresses a totality, but it has a somewhat different role in entailment. No dogs chase cats entails no collies chase cats, while no collies chase cats does not entail no dogs chase cats, and so on. Next, we will be going to some, few, and many. For some dogs chase cats does not entail some collies chase cats, while some collies chase cats entails some dogs chase cats, and so on. For few dogs chase cats does not entail few collies chase cats. Few collies chase cats does not entail few dogs chase cats. Meanwhile, few dogs chase cats entails few dogs chase angoras. Few dogs chase angoras does not entail few dogs chase cats. For many dogs chase cats does not entail many collies chase cats. Many collies chase cats does not entail many dogs chase cats. Many dogs chase cats does not entail many dogs chase cats. Many dogs chase angoras also. But many dogs chase angoras entails many dogs chase cats. The table below can help us to determine whether or not any of the quantifiers that the superordinate or generic term entails the hyphonym or specific term, for the first term as subject and the second term as object. Thank you for listening to our presentation. Have a nice day.